Hey, I just thought that I'd talk for a little bit today about sort of the ripoff that is the internet right now. And I love the internet. I was raised, I grew up with the internet. I was born in 1978, so I was sort of on the ground floor. Saw it through CompuServe, Prodigy, put together computers, operated in DOS, know the DOS command line, still know DOS commands, never use them. Anyway, the internet and computers and digital technology is essentially duplication. So like if I were like to print out a book and then I were to give a friend this book, I wouldn't have the book anymore because it's a physical item, it's finite. So if I give you a book, I don't have it anymore, which means, capitalistically, I have to buy another book. Digitally speaking, I have a copy of the book, I want to give you a copy of the book, I duplicate it. It's an effortless, immediate action. It's just a click of a button. For all the money we pay for the infrastructure, duplicating this book is not adding to the expense of that infrastructure. It's part of the infrastructure because digitally you can't have digital without duplication, okay? It's just part of how it works. That's the only way I can send information from point A and have it appear on your screen like God knows where you are and there it's appearing, is because it was duplicated. You see, it appeared here, made an impression here. I'm a digital photographer, I know this stuff, okay? Hit the sensor here, was duplicated as a bunch of ones and zeros, and then they reduplicated and send it to you. So in other words, everyone can have a book and it doesn't cost anything. Okay, so we're not talking about how for everyone to have a book we need to print 100,000 or 1,000,000 books. We can make this book once and everybody can have it. But instead what they do is they charge everyone for a copy of that book just as if it were a physical item. And the reason they do this is because no one has caught up yet with another way to charge or compensate the artists and the publishers and the creator of that work in a manner that's consistent with how we use the internet. See, if the internet's all about duplication, what we have is a cornucopia of endless plenty. Okay, it's what the holy grail, what we looked for all our human history that we know about, is the ability to have entertainment, media, all of our information sent out to everybody at once at our fingertips, effortlessly and seamlessly, just like in Star Trek when they say, computer, what did Shakespeare say in X, Y, and Z when they're visiting some strange star system? And it doesn't say, I'm sorry, it's going to be 250, no, okay, so you need to log in with your password. No, it doesn't say that. They just give it to him because it's part of our human heritage. And we need every aspect of our human heritage to make it through whatever our existence is. So to do this arbitrary thing where we charge for something that has no charge anymore, it's just a sign of dragging our baggage from one dimension into another one. And instead of taking the ultimate advantage of this dimension, the digital dimension, to really disseminate information freely and find another way to support artists and to still allow what they want the most, or work to be disseminated, we need to do that as opposed to dragging up an archaic system of basically finite, physical goods that can never be replaced once they're used up, except by different and new physical goods. We have an opportunity here to have paradise. We have paradise now. We have a way for everybody to read the Bible, to read Shakespeare, to read the Bhagavad Gita, to read scientific texts. That every person could participate in the fight against cancer instead of just buying those little lids on yogurt containers. And instead they're busily trying to turn it into, what we've always had, and no one even knows it.